What is going on, guys? It's your boy here again, Dean, and
Oh, Timmy,
that's right. We have the crew here again, and we are still getting through this set review. All bangers, all bangers,
Name a
and you
bad
would know
card.
that.
Oh, wait.
You would know that if you were watching our videos, which you should be. And
Wait, how do I watch your videos?
that's right. You hit that like button. You hit that subscribe button. You hit that bell. And every time we upload a banger, because there's only going to be bangers.
Boom.
There's been this RuneScape woodcutting in almost all the videos. But yeah, anyway. So before we begin, once again, I'm going to say a huge shout out to the Shadowverse Evolve Discord community for maintaining this spreadsheet that we've been using. We've been using this forever. Not only to read these cards now to you guys and with you guys, but you know, in the past and going forward, definitely going to be preparing for the Grand Showdown next set. But yeah, let's get into this. These broken cards. I see your jaw dropping.
What? Wait,
But,
I just read the next card. Oh my god.
Yeah, so yeah, let's get into it. This is Marwin. I'm not even gonna have to read this one, but
Wait,
let's
what?
actually read together.
I don't know what this card does.
Okay, well this is this Haven becomes a broken control deck going forward. This is a 4-mana 4/4, and it has evolve for 4, or we can skip our next turn to evolve this card. That's right, it's pretty broken.
Wait,
right?
8/8? Okay, I read the. Oh my.
Yeah, so the idea is that we can time walk ourselves, or once we get to turn 8, we can also just raw evolve this card if need be. But what does it do on evolve? It goes from a 4/4 to a holy shit. Oh yeah, there it is. I got confused on my end. It becomes an 8/8
ramp
with
one?
ward and aura, so we can protect ourselves. We can have aura. And when we evolve it, we increase our maximum mana by 1, we heal 3, and we draw a card. The idea is that if we raw drop this on 4 and we go straight to 6, that hopefully we're able to live through it and we get this broken follower. Is evolving this thing raw a meme? It kind of is, and it kind of isn't at the same time. There's like other cards that we're supposed to be able to combo with this.
Aura? Aura's busted into Runecraft.
Yeah,
Aura's like also busted into like other Dragon has some like busted single removal.
But we take but we're basically looking at our opponent. We're saying, please don't answer this because I'm just skipping a turn against you.
Yeah, but also like this is hard to answer, right?
It is very hard to answer. It's a very good control card.
Wow.
Yeah, and then like just evoing it raw on like turn 8 or like there's a lot of things you can do with this card. All in all, it's a very powerful control tool. It's not as memey as it reads.
Turn 5? What do you do against this?
Well, you get 2 turns to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So if I get turn 5 and 6 to deal with it, like I can throw down. I don't know.
You can build a board. You can do all kinds of stuff.
I usually play like Abyss, something like do something, play Alice, trade into it.
You can't trade into it if it's not tapped.
If it's not tapped, you can't. But like,
yeah, you're probably never tapping this card. If you tap this card, that's probably wrong.
Probably it's like 8. That's insane.
Yeah, it's a very powerful card though.
Is it a meme? I don't think so.
It's not really. I know there's like ways you're supposed to. I believe people in the community have talked about like how you're supposed to use this card outside of just it. But like even in the
play Havencraft, play Themis.
Well, I mean, it's going to be part of the control deck, right? They're going to have Themis in deck,
mirror.
And this is literally like a tiered deck. Like Haven is a tiered deck, control Haven, and this is what makes it like meta. You can watch. There was like the video that I watched from this format was Forest. Somebody in the Discord linked it. It was like a match of Forest versus Haven from like the world. Because I think this was their world format, or it was like one of the GPs or something. I don't remember. But this guy just like raw Marwin evoed on like turn 8 and then like floated 4 and like it destroyed a Forest player.
Floated 8?
No, they floated 4. They time walked themselves.
Floated 4, but what quicks do you have?
The Forest player had to just like basically chump their entire deck into it.
Shoot, you're right.
Yeah,
you have
It was definitely it was like a pretty solid thing. Kind of showed the strength of the card. It is definitely not a meme like you think.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, on to the next one.
Okay.
We have
This card I've seen in digital at least once. Deus Ex Machina.
and Broken Portalcraft card.
Broken Portalcraft card, but now it's a Havencraft card. At the start of your end phase, choose one of the following. Discard your hand, draw 4 cards, or recover 4 play points. At the end of your turn, in Havencraft, what quicks does Havencraft have? They've got like
Acolyte's Light is banish a follower, heal 4.
yeah, banish one of your followers, right?
Wait,
no, Acolyte's Light.
Yeah, Acolyte's
okay,
Light, yeah.
not the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Acolyte's Light. So yeah, you keep 4 floating. Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, developing a 4/6. Huge body.
Yeah.
Things still aren't dealing
this
6
this
fully.
is a body. Insane.
Yeah, or you can like mulligan your hand. That one's like.
Yeah, or you can.
Or
like,
I guess like if
I
you
don't
like
know,
go low.
If you don't have a hand, this card's like draw 4, right?
Do we give this like a B?
It's at least a B.
I think it's like a B plus. I don't know. B plus.
I mean,
1 mana,
yeah,
but it's only at end of turn. So this is like a control card.
it's a control card, but you're playing Haven.
Well, also like being able to refill our hand. It's pretty powerful. Like if our hand is bad.
That's a good card. I don't know. I mean, it's like not like an S card, but it's a good card.
I think it's like kind of cool because it's like flexible.
Yeah.
Like you can play this in both control and in like an aggro build. Like, cause you just like 5 mana, you get an entirely new hand.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good card.
It's like pretty decent. Next card, Apostle of Repose, 3 mana, 2/4. I'll get the score off of the screen. That's not right. 3 mana, 2/4. Evolve for 2, and at the start of the enemy main phase, recover 1 mana. And here we go. When we evolve 3/5 at the start of the enemy main phase, we recover 2 mana.
No way.
Choose a follower in the stand position from the enemy field and banish it.
Oh man.
So, it banishes an untapped follower in your opponent's board for
Yo.
what is this thing? Was that 3/4?
Some clown decided to evolve a card by skipping their turn. I'm just gonna play Apostle of Repose.
Hexproof.
Oh, you can't choose. You're right. That's pretty good. Yeah.
This
card. It's not bad, is it?
You get 2 mana back, so you can float.
Specifically stand though. There are times you're playing against Swordcraft players.
You're playing against Dragon. They have a Genesis Dragon tapped on their board, and you go, "How could this happen?"
You go, I can't use my repose to get rid of Genesis Dragon.
It costs,
or any card with Storm.
It cost 4. This card is ass, right?
This card, there's cases where it's not.
No, because it's a control card. You get to keep 2 mana up. That's good, right? Like we get to keep 2 mana up.
So it's fine. What value do you What effect are you playing it for? Are you playing it because it kills, banishes?
It kills a card. It's a 3/5. It can actually 2 for 1, right? Because you can banish an untapped card, kill a tapped card, get 2 mana back to be able to play your quicks. It's part of the control deck. I actually haven't seen the control deck, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna call this a B plus.
We'll say it's good for now.
That's better than Machina. I just gave this a better score than Machina because I guess Machina doesn't deal with board.
Machina doesn't answer cards. Machina doesn't deal with
this
board.
kills with board. This kills 2 cards in your opponent's board.
Potentially 2 cards, yeah. Potentially it banishes a card without last words and stuff. So hypothetically it could get rid of a Cowie.
You get rid of a Mordecai. Can't get rid of a Cowie. He's tapped.
Is he tapped? Sometimes he's not, but he's tapped every time. I lied.
Of course, actually.
But
it can rush. It can rush. So in digital, this thing didn't have an effect if it attacked. So in this thing, you get to you always get the mana back. So because you always get the mana back is why I'm giving it a B+. Because you don't...
What do you mean always?
Because it's the start of your opponent's main phase. I guess you don't always. It wasn't it dies.
3/5.
If they play removal on it, you don't get the mana back. Wait, dude, this thing just went...
And sort of your enemy main phase. Like,
bro, they play it quick on this card. C.
They don't play it quick. B+.
B-. B-. The fact that you can remove your opponent's like control card, like they
wait, how
Serpent's Wrath this card and you cry.
Yeah. Is Serpent's Wrath quick?
Yeah.
That's busted.
Yeah.
It's a good card.
Yeah. The fact that this thing could possibly die, and then like you're kind of stuck is the reason I don't like it as much now. But like being able to float, yeah. I mean, we've already said it all. I don't want to like reiterate too many points.
Yeah.
Let's get on to the next one.
It's an alright card.
Here's a Timmy card for you.
Yo, I love Timmy cards.
Oh,
3 mana. What?
The next card's the Timmy card.
You lied to me. I can't believe it. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. Ward. Discard an amulet from your hand. Search for an amulet that originally costs 1 from your deck. Put it on your field. Okay, put a Will to Overtake on your field. That's kind of insane,
it's a
right?
Candelabra Searcher.
Why would you play Candelabra? Candelabra's T for terrorist, and so does that make this T for terrorist? And not Will to Overtake?
I mean, yeah, there's like other things. You get like the pinion like thing of the bird summoner. You get the drawer. You can discard the Seraph to bring back with the other card that brings back the Seraph. There's a card that brings back a Seraph. It's like part of the combo in this set.
Like a 1-drop?
Well, there's like a 6-drop that brings back a Seraph from. It brings back an amulet from
You're not
grave.
gonna play that from the search.
Well, no, but the idea is because you discard an amulet, you can get the Seraph to hand and then like discard the Seraph and then.
Oh yeah, and then
yeah, and then like shit out an amulet as well.
Right.
And part of the amulet controlled deck. So like, in that deck, is that deck real?
Who knows?
Probably not. So that deck I'm giving a C, because I don't think that deck is real.
Oh yeah, I'll show you.
Bro, you're out here going to be playing Dragon Timmy cards.
Skullfane is my favorite card.
Skullfane is a Skullfane card. This card might be meta, but it's not directly it's not as funny of a Skullfane card. It doesn't make me go whoa. So
it doesn't make me wow. I need to sleeve Skullfane again.
Yeah. So
but does the next card say that?
Oh no, the next card is this card's funny. This is Ancient Protector. This card, I'm just gonna keep the C up there. 3 mana amulet, and it says as long as this card's on the field, you're unable to lose the match.
This card's unbelievable. It's the
best. Enemies are unable to win the match.
No.
So not only can you not lose, your opponent's not allowed to win. And when your leader's health becomes 0 or lower, this card disappears from your board, and your leader goes to 1 health.
Okay, I have a question. Judge, I have a question. My opponent had this on board, and he said, okay, you got it. What happens?
You are unable to lose, and they are unable to win.
So they cannot scoop.
You cannot scoop. If you have this on your board, you cannot scoop. I think in Japan, you're not allowed to scoop anyway. I could be wrong about that.
That can't be true.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! It is. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a rule.
No way, really?
Yeah. They have a problem because they're not allowed to surrender in like duels, and they had to like talk about it in a board meeting. They're like
I want to play Victory Dragon so bad.
But
no way, really? Okay, so you're not allowed to lose. Okay, never mind. You know that. You know, if your opponent plays this, then they say I scoop. You're not calling judge. I'm lying. You're not calling judge on that, right? So I lied. You know?
I think this card is funny. It lets you go to deck out and then keep playing. It lets.
This is a Magic the Gathering card.
This is a Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's funny.
It's not good.
Yeah, I know.
And because it's not good, let's go to the next card. Because why would I talk about a bad card? We don't do that here.
Well, what about another, like, you know, Omen Disciple Follower card? Disciple of Repose. at the start of your of the enemy main phase, choose a follower from the enemy field, deal 1 damage to it. What? All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Moving
I gotta
on.
give this a score. You gotta give this a score.
No, we don't. It's a 2-drop
F.
2-do that was 1 damage. It's literally worse than the Dragoncraft lizard.
Next card, unidentified subject. This was a Portalcraft card. 5 mana, 3/7. Evolve for 2. At the start of your start phase, whenever you draw, evolve this card. Other than at your start phase, when you draw a card, this gets +1/+1. Once again, I said this was a Portalcraft card.
Yep.
And there we go. On evolve, we are going to be a 3/7, and other than your same thing, and evolve draw 2.
Ooh, so if you evolve, it's 5/8. Wait,
that
5/9?
is 7
That's
mana.
5/9.
7 mana, 5/9.
Rush, draw 2.
That's if it triggers twice.
What do you mean?
You draw 2. Does that count as drawing twice, or is that one
you're
draw?
You're right. Yeah.
I don't know. Regardless, the score is simple and easy. It is F. This card sucks ass.
What do you mean?
Next
it
card.
Draws cards.
Next card.
Silver Cog Spinner. What is this flavor? Anyway, fanfare. If there are 5 or more cards in your hand, recover 2 play points. If there are 5 or less cards in your hand, draw a card. Oh yeah, so it's a win-win card. It gets you.
It gets you exactly what you need when you need it.
Exactly.
As in, it's F.
It's.
This is
What
F.
do you mean? It costs 2. If you have, it costs a 2-drop 5/4 is insane, isn't it?
In what deck?
Good question. Anyway, moving on.
Cool control card. The Servant of Repose. 2 mana, 2/3. You know, I was told that Haven was supposed to be good. I've only been reading ass. I'm just gonna say.
I can't wait to lose.
I'm so ready.
We're gonna lose these.
Yeah,
cards.
we are. 2 mana, 2/3. At the start of the enemy main phase, add 1 cheerleader. Bro, I got rid of the F and I gotta type this thing back. F.
Oh, this card's bad.
Next
this is a bronze.
card.
This is a bronze. I can't believe we called the 2-drop 5/4 bad, right?
The 2-drop 5/4 combos with this because you have an extra card in hand, then you have the 2 mana to play and then heal 1.
I will say, this card actually obeys the laws of evolving, where like you face one direction, then you change colors and face the other direction.
What he's talking about is we're on this card. Look at that.
No, he's facing the same direction. Anyway, Demon's Epitaph. Discard a card, evolve this card. Oh, it procs the last card I read by letting you draw another card instead of gaining 2 play points. Anyway.
It also lets you
oh, this card's not.
It lets your opponent deal 2 damage to you and mill a card.
Wait. How much did this cost?
This card was 2.
This card was 2. Discard a card. Last word, deal 2 damage to all enemy leaders. I'm not in love with this card, but it's alright.
Well, this card's broken.
This card costs 2 cards.
This card is broken.
Hand. This is not the Havencraft card, though.
This is a Havencraft card, but don't forget what else is a Havencraft card, and that's the Humpty Dumpty himself. This card single-handedly helps Egg Haven stay relevant by being able to filter the Dumpties or the explosions that are in their hand, the shitty cards that they need to have hit the grave so their other cards will work. This gets rid of them.
It has Bane and 3/4. That's kind of busted.
And it pushes face damage.
Yeah.
This is a card that really helps the Humpty Dumpty deck. And Humpty Dumpty is still a meta threat, so we're going to give this an A. It's definitely something that helps it stay around and helps it evolve as a deck. The other cards, I mean, we've seen Marwyn. I don't know what else you've played these Havencraft cards that actually sucked.
Yeah, dude, Havencraft cards aren't exciting. Like, when it's good, it's like, yeah, it's a 2-drop, deal 2 damage for 2 hand.
But next card we have is the Saviors 1 mana spell.
What is this picture?
Or is it? Yeah, this is a spell. It's
What is that?
I don't know. Regardless, it's something. We got a picture on this card. You're not going to try to explain. It's whatever's in this next card. Anyway, we choose one of the following. We search for a Marwyn from our deck, or we choose an enemy follower with 2 or less defense on the field and banish it. Banish a Bellringer. Banish Seeking the Pearl.
No.
Banish random Abyss cards.
No.
Banish random sword cards. You know, it can stop a lot of garbage. Being able to search out the Marwyn, it depends on how good Marwyn is, and so I'll give this like an A. The health total that you're targeting is kind of low, but when it comes up, it seems like it'd be backbreaking. Banish is always broken. Anyway, you want to read this one?
It's not like Black in Scripture with an extra line of text.
Yeah, but like it's how good is how
good
needed
is
is
Marwyn?
Marwyn?
Depends, yeah. Realm of Repose. Ooh, the realms. Quick activate. So it's an
It's an amulet.
An amulet. You activate it quick. Let's see. You know, activate it, sack it during your turn. During this turn, when your leader takes 5 or more damage, it becomes 4 damage instead. I think this card is F for 4 damage.
F for 4. It makes their Evolve Forte an Unevolve Forte.
No, yeah.
It stops Elephant.
It does, but like, how good is it?
That's a good question. I actually don't know.
I can't tell how good this card is. Like, yeah, if you know every card that hits you is, you know, if every card that hits you is 5, this card sucks. If every card that hits you is 7 or 10, this card is like not bad.
So it's like good into Dragon and good into Forest. And we know that Forest is still on Elephant. Spoiler, those Omen of Unkilling sucks.
Shut up.
Despite of what we gave it, because it was a funny card.
Shut up. I love that card.
But like, yeah, it's like the question is how much Ramp Dragon gets, because against Disdain, this card sucks. Against Forest, this card is like not even good all the time because they can just Silverbolt you. They're just gonna Silverbolt, you're gonna die, and the game is gonna be over.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna be like staring at this shitty card on your board.
Oh yeah, it's quick, so it doesn't like proc when you actually take the damage. It happens when they attack. Amazing, amazing card. Wow.
Yeah. This card is. I mean, the only cool thing is like if you're playing the control deck and you just put this out at 1, it's not like you have to float one with like the Omen of Unkilling card, where like you can blank an instance of damage at quick speed. This is like something that you don't have to float the 1, right? Like you played the 1 forever ago, and now you just don't eat ass. Right. This seems like a good one off that card that searches the 1-drop amulet. So it's like a role maker, right? It's like Dragon. I think Dragon's gonna be in the meta, and I'm playing Control, and Control can't afford Control wants to have like as many answers as possible in their deck for as much garbage as possible. And this is one of your outs to the Genesis Dragon or the Oguri Cap.
It's not the worst card you can put in your deck,
but it's also not very good.
It's also not a 3 of.
I think that like it's more like a C, but like I think the F for 4 is funnier because it makes people pause and listen to us because it's not enough for the screen to be telling the truth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta listen to the words.
F for 4. Hey, what's the last card in this Havencraft set?
The last card is a Portalcraft card, the Ancient Amplifier, and it says there's a lot of text on here. Is this an amulet? 3-mana amulet. Fanfare. Put a mystic artifact onto your field. Activate for 1 play point. Act this card and put it into the graveyard. Choose a token on your board, and it gets +2/+1. The question is, what is Mystic Artifact? Because in digital, it's a 2/3 that draws a card, and in physical, it's a 2/3 that draws a card.
It's a 3-drop 2/3 that draws a card.
And you give it +2. You can give it +2 with the broken effect of this card. Choose a token.
Wow.
Yeah, token. Buffs.
So what was that? Like a 5/5?
What broken Havencraft tokens do we have? We have the Goblin King.
Goblin King is.
We have the Tiger.
The
bird.
The storm tokens, right?
The storm tokens.
Like the storm token. I mean the bird.
Yeah, the bird.
The one bird. Ruby Falcon. I don't know.
Seems like a B. Draws a card for 3, puts up a ward. You like combos later. It heals us with the Candelabra. It gives us all of the good lines of text that we want to be winning the game.
Heals with the Candelabra.
Yeah, so we're gonna give this a B.
What would you rather put on your board turn 1, Candelabra or the don't take 4 damage deck? Or don't
Candelabra.
I agree.
Candelabra.
Isn't that insane?
If I heal 5 times with the Candelabra, it's like I sacked the other card.
Exactly. Right?
and like you'd have 5 heals by the time a Genesis Dragon will hit you.
Right.
So yeah, I think that the Candelabra is more real, and this is like an okay card that buffs a card on our board. But yeah, this one was a little bit faster because the Havencraft cards, I think I was lied to. That was false advertisement. These cards, a lot of them sucked ass.
A lot of them were bad.
A lot of them were booty cheeks. There was like 1 or 2 cards. I think this archetype is held up by the broken cards it got in the past. And maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I'll be wrong. We'll see. But I don't think I am because I'm the best player. And you guys need to remember that. And because I'm the best player, you should be listening to me tell you what to think. And so you should hit that like button, that subscribe button.
Let locals do the talking. You're the best player.
And come back tomorrow with the neutral. Because then you'll be fully kitted out. You'll know what you need to be buying, what you need to be doing in this next set.
You want to buy the Omen of 1.
That's right. You will want to buy the Omen of 1.
the Omen of 1. He's the coolest.
And until next time, this is your boy Dean.
This is your boy Timmy Two Soul.
Signing out.
See ya.